Whoopsies. That's weird. Hello, hey guys, how's it going? My music is off. Why is it off? There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, konbanwa. Yato no Hakuya desu. How's it going, guys? Late stream today, but I did not feel like waiting 6+ hours to get to midnight. I know it's late because, well, I live in a, how do you call it? In a much later part of the world. Like, the new year does not arrive for me until very late compared to everybody else on this planet. So I do apologize for that. And hey guys, look at this. Look in the corner. I got the fire camera rolling. It's actually not. Wait, it's actually not very on fire. Let me go fix that real quick. Also, hey there, Pink. Hello, hello. Fireworks? I do not have fireworks. Let me go fix the fire. There we go. Much better. Add a marshmallow to roast while you're at it. I can't do that. Sorry, give me a second. Rough start, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it's on fire. Oh wow, there's flames. Hopefully nothing pops out because it's not like last year. I am in my own room. I am not in the living room. I cannot watch that fire. Hopefully nothing sputters out and like nothing catches fire and the house does not get burned down. Hopefully not. Far from the international date line. I don't know what that is. What the heck is the international date line? Is that like a place you go to get a date? My goodness. Yeah, I can't roast a marshmallow there. Oh wow, look at that. Look how bright those flames are. But yeah, today we will be counting down 2026. Oh my god, what a year. What a year it's been. What a year it's been. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, this year was rough. It was not happy sailing. No, not at all. It's been a lot of, what do you call it? Ups and downs. A lot of downs, actually. A lot of downs. Actually, an incredible amount of downs. I am grateful, though. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Definitely could be better, though. Mane. Sorry, I'm actually just like looking at the flames myself because I'm not used to viewing those flames from a screen, from like a camera. So it's a little bit magical for me too. I wish I had a microphone for it, but I sold my microphone. Unfortunately, I sold my microphone, so there's no sound. Let me see if I can get some stock fire crackling sounds. Then I can play that in the background for you guys. Fireplace sounds for sleeping. There we go. You know, there's a channel in Canada called The Fireplace. I don't know if it's still around, but I don't think it's a channel, but like it's a VHS tape of just this fire in a fireplace that like some channels will play during the winter time. So like that sort of like background noise was available even back in the day. Already. Hey Q, hello. Enjoying the new year? It's not the new year yet. Look in the corner. We have an ATA. You know, we still have an hour and 38 minutes before the new year arrives, and hopefully I can get some stuff done before that. I want to go over the last year actually. Can start with this thing that I got off of my friend Io, and she did a stream similar to this earlier where she ranked her 2025 streams. So I guess I can do that, right? Let me grab it. There we go. Gonna have to move the chat somewhere. Where can I put you guys? I'll put you guys like where do I put you? これはちょっと困るかも. Alright, we'll just put you down there. Maybe I'll make the fire a little bit smaller. Oh, wow, that's burning bright. That is burning bright. Put you over here. Alright, we're making room. We're making room. Make everything symmetrical. Okay, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna put the countdown timer, make it a little bit smaller. It's not blocking my pretty face. Yeah, let's feel the warmth and bits of wrath. だよね. Ah, it's so cozy. Honestly, the flames, my actual flames sound nicer than this, but like, it's fine. This is a close approximation. Hope you guys are all cozy and warm and, you know, wrapped up in blankets. Wherever you are. It's probably, if you're not living in Australia or like Argentina, it's probably really cold where you live. So please be sure to warm yourself up. Get some hot cocoa or something. Now allow me to find, man, streams of 2024. What's the easiest way I can do this? I guess I can just grab it from my own YouTube channel. I could just screenshot. I'm too lazy to find the individual thumbnails. Let's see, 1 year ago. Okay, that was not that. Right, the first stream of the year. Oh, I actually took a hiatus. I remember I actually took a hiatus at the end of last year. Right. So I don't think I actually streamed in January. I'm not sure if I did. That's 10 months ago. So that wouldn't be January. That would be like, let me see when I streamed this. This was streamed. Sadly, it's cold with rain. I mean, no, I feel that though. Cold with rain. That's more often than not, that's how it is for me. Awfully foggy recently. Actually, Okay, so like I didn't even have a January stream. My first stream of the year was February. What about this one? Was this also February? Dismiss. Yeah. ミドさんこんにちは。こんにちは。It's 20 degrees here. 今20度か。I mean, neither of those places. I mean, 20 degrees is relatively cold for where you are, right? It's probably colder than how it usually is, right? Oh yeah, no, that's March. That's March. So February. So I guess I only get one, and I know exactly which one it is. Wait. Nah, that's ugly. That's ugly. I'll grab the actual one. I'll grab the actual thumbnail. I should have it somewhere. Local crab game. Crab game. Do I not have it? いや、持ってないか。マジで? I actually don't have it. Well, alright. That's fine. Screenshots folder. image, February. Wait, why am I doing... This is the wrong way to do it. I'm not supposed to put it in OBS. Yeah. Baka. I'm so stupid. I'm supposed to drag it into my image software. ちょっとポンだな僕は。Alright, we'll put this here. Crab game. Right? I really liked this one. A lot of fun. I mean, there's Io right there, actually. Funny enough, Io, here's me, right? This is me. And this is Io. This is how we met, actually, in this big crab game collab. This was, actually, I cheated. ここはちょっとなんかチートしたんだ僕は。このコラボはね、国際だけど、アメリカとか、アメリカとヨーロッパ以外、ね、ここはアジアの国際コラボ。This was a collab meant for Asian streamers. And I don't technically live in Asia right now, so I kind of cheated my way in there. I cheated my way in there, and I ended up meeting a couple people who I found really cool. Io was one of them. If you don't remember, she was a Kurowa-san in the recent GTA VTRP server. Cheated, yeah. I cheated. I was a bad Raven. I was a bad boy. ね。生意気だったよ、僕は。See people around me wearing puffer coats and I sweat just looking at them. Yeah. I mean, I used to wear wool coats even in hot days, but that's because I have terrible circulation. I have terrible circulation, but my body heats up real fast. So it's weird. Yeah. For January, it's just like a big, like, I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything in January. Let me just color that in. In January, I didn't do shit. No. How do I do this? I only have a mouse, so this is a kind of a pain in the ass. There it is. We'll just color it in with our mouse. I know some people like will color in MS Paint with just their mice, and I'm just like, how do you do that? How do you make art with your mouse? You must have like a really lightweight mouse. My mouse is really heavy. Let's see. I was on hiatus, lol. Why is my chat box so massive? Ooh. This. Pat, you had a good time. I did have a good time. I was having a very bad time, actually. I was crashing out so hard. I was crashing out very badly at the time. ね。ちょっと体調が悪くてさ。 精神もあんまり良くなかった。Can we bold this? Oh, it's already bolded. Let's make it a different color. Let's make it red because lol. MS Paint, there we go. I achieved the MS Paint look without using MS Paint. Am I not a genius or what? あと1時間30分で新年ですね。ですか？うん、そうよね。あと1時間半だよね。もうすぐ新年。The lag? My circulation is bad in the sense my pulse will randomly drop to 55 when resting. Actually, that's not bad. Having a low pulse is not actually that bad. Especially if you're resting. It's actually better to have a low pulse. When I go to a rest, I tend to rest at like 80. But like my it's bad when your pulse like is erratic. That's really bad. I'm too relaxed. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up today at I think 5 p.m. and I just wanted to stay in bed. I wanted to sleep the whole day today. But then I was like, oh wait, I haven't got my thumbnail up yet. I haven't set up the camera. I haven't set up the countdown timer. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. But, you know, it do be what it be. Let me go and grab my beautiful face, actually. Let me find a face worthy of being put on this schedule. Let's see. Where are you? I guess I'll go with... I really like Dragon News art of me. But maybe I overused that one. I'll use this one. Hey, it even matches the template, the background that I have. Kind of want to make it bigger. まあ、これでいいかな。Alright. Rasterize. Then we'll crop everything out. Delete outside selection. There we go. The centering is not so good. Alright, we'll just go with that. No such thing as overuse of assets. So that's how a CEO talks. No such thing as overworking your staff. Let's see. The blue is a little bit too blue for my liking. It's not my color either. We can change that. So oh, it's already rasterized, right? Tonal correction, hue. Make it. Today I was told that I give off the vibes of someone who is emo and brooding, and I'm like, do I? I tried my best to be very Genki. I tried my best to be very Genki and lighthearted, but maybe my true colors show through. Make it a little bit brighter. Desaturate. Without it looking gray. There we go. Pouting hedgehog energy. I do not pout like a hedgehog. Don't make fun of me. いじめはダメですよ。僕いじっちゃダメです。Is everyone asleep today? What's going on? Where is everybody? It's so quiet here tonight. I don't mind quiet. Gives me more time to just get my mind out, I guess. So like February, right? Was not a fun time for me. Or January was not a fun time for me. I had a medical treatment done, and then during the month of like February and March, I had 2 different medical treatments done at this time, and I was trying very, 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 very hard to not lose my mind because I couldn't stream or do anything. It was a very physically painful experience. Yeah. And you know, this was in between another treatment as well. So hiatus, then this collab came up. It wasn't a proper stream, but it was a collab, so I'm just like, all right, we'll mess around a little bit, right? And I ended up meeting so many people that brought more of me out, right? She also said the same thing, that she made a lot of friends through this collab. I'm not friends with Ruru yet. You guys can't see because like the thumbnail is tiny, but like Ruru is another VTuber, but she also we're not really friends yet, but maybe I can become friends. I don't know. I don't really talk to her that much. We talk sometimes. But yeah, I realized I really don't like massive collabs. These things are like so scary to me. I always end up turning into some sort of yandere monster when I do these big collabs. Okay, so what do we have next? Man. Oh yeah, we played a lot of Monster Hunter. Oh wait, we played a lot of Monster Hunter, but I think what was more important for me was the Aphelion special. Do I have the thumbnail for that? Oh, we did a couple things in March. We did a couple things in March. I did a singing stream. This is a singing stream, right? This one was in March, yeah. Okay. I think that was my only karaoke stream this whole year. Yeah, we did a single karaoke stream this entire year. I gotta put that down there, but I also really enjoyed having my Aphelion program with Kuruko. That was really fun. Like numbers wise, the Kuruko stream was like way bigger, but like I really love singing. I really do. Karaoke 配信. There we go. Oh wow, that looks so nice. Don't I look so pretty? Don't I look so pretty here? Nah. See if I can make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Every little bit counts. There we go. So yeah, we got back into it, and actually the month of March, what happened was the entirety of February, I was actually doing singing practice. I was trying to record 3 covers. I'd never recorded any covers before, ever. And so I was just constantly practicing to make sure my voice was as good as it possibly could be. And by this point, I had been very out of practice, right? I hadn't been singing for a long time. 長い間、歌もやったこともないからさ。だからまあ歌声は全然良くなかった。My singing voice just was no good. So we ended up recording a one song, right? Actually, I recorded 3.5 songs. I almost finished a 4th song, but it didn't. I ran out of time. I was actually recording up until my my procedure, and I was dooming really hard after that procedure. I was dooming really hard. I was actually kind of going crazy. Was not doing well mentally. Mentally speaking, I was not doing very well at all. But we ended up recording and getting the first song cover out pretty fast. And that was by who's my mixer? Vsen. It was Vsen. I got my mix done by Vsen, who turned it around really fast actually. They gave it back to me in like a week or 2. They did it really fast. I don't know how, but I ended up at the top of their wait list. They just didn't have anyone at the time, I guess. So I got my song in 2 weeks, and then I sent it over to crap. Names. How do I do with names? It's fine. I can just cheat. I can just cheat. If I don't remember the names, I can just look in the credits, because I credit my the people I work with, obviously. It was Aeroplan. That's his name. Aeroplan also somehow, I was also somehow at the top of Aeroplan's waitlist. He only takes like 1 commission a month, and somehow I was lucky enough that when I needed him, he was right there and available. So that was very lucky for me. That was very lucky for me. Cheating as per usual. I did not cheat. I do not cheat. I'm not a cheater. Okay. So we got that out, and I was very happy with it. I kind of wish we broke 1,000 viewers for it, and we did not, but yeah. It'd be how it'd be, you know. It'd be how it'd be sometimes. It's up to like 700 now, still not as good as I would like. But life be like that. My shorts can break 3,000 overnight, but like the cover I worked so hard on is still barely at 700. It's unfortunate. Yeah. See, what else do we have? So, I mean, that was March, right? I think did I take another mini? Did I take like another mini hiatus after March? Maybe not. Like the treatment itself wasn't that bad. It was just like the recovery was really awful. Have to go? Oh, you're dizzy from sickness and medicine. Oh, no. Happy New Year, Q. Please get some good rest. You don't need to apologize. We understand. Ne? I could never fault you for that. Oh, guys, did you know I collabed with Holostars? Did you know I collabed with Holostars? Oh, wow. Wow. Holostars とコラボしたんだ。実は。I still can't believe it happened. 今もね、信じがたいけど、Holostars とコラボしたんだ。We played Repo. There was very many of us here. Very many boys. 17 in fact. Let's see, who's there? We have a bunch of the people from, what was it? From Globy, which by the way, as of today, does not exist anymore. Or maybe tomorrow. Globy will have ceased functions, so it will no longer exist. Poor guys. So actually, how do I just... Let's make this bigger so you guys can see. So we got, what was it? Vander. I could be wrong. Vance. And this is, I forget his name. The owl boy from Globy. We have Kohaku. We have Leon. I'm not familiar with this one. Tier, who no longer exists. Ripperonis. Right. Is Taiga in here? I don't think I see Taiga. We have Xander. We have Jun. We have. Yeah. I'm so bad with names. Josuichi Shinri. Ryoyo. And these guys are from... Okay, that's Yui, right? That's Yui. That's Abaddon. I don't remember these two's names. But I think these guys are all in one group, I believe. And this person is, I don't know who this one is. Big fancy bird. Where's the big fancy bird? There's nothing fancy. What are you talking about? There's nothing fancy here. But yeah, dang, I collabed with the Holostars. How did that happen? いや、どうやってホロスターズとコラボしたんだよ。マジで。It made me really happy though. I was really happy about that. I'm still grateful for the chance to have done that. So yeah, I think during this month of March, I'm kind of just trying to keep it together. But I was very under the pressure because I had recorded 3 songs at the beginning of March or like late February. And I was like, wait, I actually sing really well. Wait, and after hearing myself mixed for the first time, with my plasma cover, I was like, wait, that's me? That's me? Wait, is that actually me? That's me? Are you insane? That's me? Hakuya? That's crazy. I didn't think I could sound that good. Collabing with big fancy corpos, right? Does it get any bigger than Holostars EN? I guess maybe like Nijisanji EN for boys. I guess they're kind of neck and neck. It depends on who it is exactly. Which, by the way, Nijisanji JP, Konroru が戻ってきた。いや、最高だじゃないですか、それ。最高じゃないですか。鈴原さんが戻ってきた。One of my Oshis, one of my biggest Oshis. She's actually a big inspiration for me. When I first started, I wanted to make streams like her, and actually when I first started, my streams were very much like her streams. I'm so glad to see her again. You know, I watched her stream the other night, and sure enough, she's exactly like how I remember. Like, obviously she did have her other channel that wasn't Nijisanji, but the vibes were very different. When she's playing as Lulu, she has like a specific vibe that she does. It's not the same. Right? I feel like a lot of people are so wrapped up in supporting the person themselves that they forgot about the content. I feel like that's how I am. I care more about the content than the person, which might seem very impersonal and like apathetic, but it's like I enjoy that type of content. I won't lie. That's just how I like it. Nah. So yeah, crashing out or just barely holding things together and like hoping and praying that things work out for my health. And you know, I'm trying to distract myself. And during this time, I think we're trying to hit masters in Marvel Rivals. We're trying to hit masters in Marvel Rivals at this point. We're trying to hit masters, and I think I did manage to hit masters. Hey, Happy New Year, Dank. Happy New Year. Mayuzumi's content. Oh, like, I don't know if he has a new channel, but like, obviously if he does, it's gonna be very different vibes. Cause like, think about it. If they wanted to continue doing the same stuff, why would they leave, right? Obviously things are gonna be different. I'm not such a big, what do you call it? cult of personality guy. I'm not really a bit... 僕もね、あんまり推し活なんて、そういう推しをフォローとか、そういう人じゃないんですよ、僕は。ね、僕はただ、配信好き。コンテントが好き。エンターテインメントが好き。I'm not gonna follow them to like the ends of the world. If they make something I like, then I'll enjoy it. But if they stop, then I'm not gonna follow them. Right? I don't get parasocial like that. Actually, we streamed quite a bit in April. We streamed quite a lot in April. Next we have May. And May was a big change for me, actually. It gave me... May was a massive difference for me. Yeah. May was a huge change for me. Because that's when I started playing Reverse 1999. That was a very big change for me. See if I can find the thumbnail for that. Because now a lot of my channel and a lot of my viewers are actually from Reverse. There's this thing like where VTubers, right? We don't argue over our numbers. We don't argue over how our monetization or merchandise. The stuff we argue over is our gender ratio. Our gender ratio. And for me, I'm... How do I say this? I'm not like most dudes. I'm not like other boys. Right? I'm not like other boys. Most of my viewership are admittedly male. Because I don't do parasocial stuff. I'm not flirty. I'm not really ASMR. Right? I'm not really catered towards the female audience. Even though I do want more girls. And I'm willing to change some of my stuff to get more female audience. But I ended up playing this game, and it was so big for me. I really loved it. What really attracted me was this character right here. Leonon. She this Hong Kong Ghostbusters Taoist exorcist girl. She's so fun. She's such a fun character. I love her so much. She's not really meta, but I don't care. I still use her. But yeah, this game is like the main protagonist is female only, right? This game is very Yuri coded. It's very Yuri coded. So a lot of my audience that are female come from this game. So I didn't tell any of my friends this, but this is my secret to having female audience. Even though I am a dude, so I should technically have an advantage when it comes to having female audience. Guys, if you just play Reverse, you'll get more female viewers. It's that easy. That, or you make Star Rail music. Hey there, Terran. Hello, hello. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. We're almost there. 56 more minutes. Yanvi's a ladies' burb. I mean, I am a ladies' burb. Just not on stream. Let's see. I try to keep myself out of trouble, but Trouble seems to follow me wherever I go. So yeah, this marked a big change in my content because now I'm playing a lot of reverse. Before I guess I kind of labeled myself as a girls frontline streamer. But after starting this, I became a reverse streamer. I'd say reverse is more emblematic of my content than girls frontline at the moment, just because like I get so much more invested, I get so much more immersed when I play reverse. The reading, like the act of reading, is just really good because it's written better. I'm not gonna lie, it's written better. The world is complex, but I don't know how you would compare, because it's very different, right? This is like more magic based, and Girls Frontline is more like politics. There's some politics in reverse, but it's not as it's like Harry Potter's politics. It's not, you know, geopolitics and you know, wars and that sort of thing. So it's very different. Oh, let me go change the fire, the wood. It looks like it's starting to run out. That's the thing with fire, you have to keep on fueling it or it'll die. Man, I smell smoky. My hands are smoky. Guys, do you like the smell of smoke? I find the smell of smoke and ashes very grounding. Reminds me how life is constant and eternal torment. If you want to feel warm, you gotta do some dirty work every now and then. So June, what happened during June? So like I was very hyped playing Reverse 1999. It was very good, and it was around this time I was getting tired of Girls Frontline because there's just so much filler. There's just so much filler. I got so bored of it. The English voice acting in Reverse was just so good, right? Oh my goodness, this happened. Didn't it? Right, it took quite a bit, didn't it? for my first cover to come out. It didn't come out until June. Oh wow. It didn't come out until June. Quite a lot of things happened in June. I went to Offkai as well. Went to Offkai. Oh god, I went to Offkai. Yeah, so like May was pretty good. April was alright. June, I went to Offkai. I think June was when I started crashing out though. When I started like really crashing out. It was not good. It's not great. First cover. So yeah, first 1K, we hit 1K subs. Did it really take us that long to hit 1K? Did I not have 1K until that? That's really weird. Huh. So I guess I had membership, but I didn't have 1K. I guess membership was like available at like 500 or something, maybe. But yeah, 1K, we start getting ads. I'm sure we all love ads. We just love ads. Everybody loves advertisements. But you know, I kind of need that. The ads do help. They do help. I don't make a lot of money, but I make maybe enough to buy like a hamburger from A&W once a month. There we go. Is your chimney clean enough? Birds are sensitive to carbon monoxide. My chimney's quite clean. I clean it every year. I tend to smell like tea and moss and fruit, which is pretty accurate considering my favorite perfume contains notes of all. Naruhodo. I don't know what I smell like. I've never asked others what I smell like. I'd like to hope that I smell at least neutral enough. Okay. So yeah, basically I had a procedure done at the end of March, right? And the procedure itself wasn't so bad. I'd done it before, but it's kind of like a procedure that's done over time. And all throughout May, April and May, I'm just like trying to keep it together. I'm just like, okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Hopium, 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 hopium. It turned out that was copium. Around like late June, I realized, oh shit, something is wrong. The procedure is not going well. It's actually fucking up. And I had to go talk to my doctor. And then so all throughout July, I'm like crashing out about it failing. I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Because it's very important for me to get this procedure done. Otherwise, I will my body will slowly get worse and worse, and my health will not recover. So I was crashing out very hard. I was crashing out very, very, very hard. Offkai was like a nice little reprieve from that, going and hanging out with my friends. meeting Inari and Jack and a bunch of other people, like seeing Yumemi perform. Guys, Yumemi performed at Offkai's like she was the opening act at Offkai, basically. And she was so amazing. She was just wow. You had to have been there to know, because like there was like thousands and thousands of people in that hall. It was so crazy. Actually, it was so crazy that me and my friend Haru, we actually just left in the middle of it because it was too hectic. We actually just went to a friend's hotel suite and we just watched the concert from the TV in the hotel. Watched it from the concert from the hotel room. So Offkai was really nice. San Jose was much better than being in the middle of nowhere with the airport hotel. That was like Offkai like last year. So this year was much better. Like the location was like, it was an actual convention center too, right? The only thing about it is that because it's so much bigger, you are less likely to run into people you know. Because I remember like every year I was at the hotel at Offkai, when Offkai was still at the hotel, every year I went there, you would just constantly run into everybody that you may have known. Like people you know, you would run into. People you don't know, you'd run into. People you know of, you would run into. People you only like heard their voice on stream once, you would run into them. I ran into actually a lot of like really big and famous VTubers, some corpo VTubers in the hotel. Nah. So that happened a lot less at the new convention center. But you know, that's how it is. The convention is growing bigger and bigger every year. That's good. So yeah, around July, I am crashing out. Life is not good. I'm worrying so much about my health, and like I tend to spiral out when I think about these things. So it was not super great. I ended up taking part in another big collab here around this time, I think. I played with July 22nd. Yeah, July. Played a big repo. Man, I did a lot of repo collabs. Not as many as other people, but for me, I don't do collabs very often, so this one was pretty big. Freaking Inari and Emuri, Hiragi Emuri were making fun of me. I hate this. They were bullying me. Why do I get bullied? I'm such a sweet boy. And I got bullied. How dare they? Oh, I don't see the thumbnail for this. Is it in the events? No, it's not in events. Oh no, it's here. Yeah, so there's Abaddon again. There's Nariko and Lakshi. Wait, Lakshi was there? I didn't remember. Yeah, Aurora, she organized this. Yeah. So this was language mayhem. Everyone was split into pairs to speak different languages. And I was just like, oh, I'm Japanese. And Inari and everyone were like, no, you're not. Who are you? 誰ですかこの人。変な人だ。現れた。最悪。Why are they so mean to me? なんで? But it was fun. It was fun. what happened during August? August, I was like recovering from my crash out. I was talking with my doctor again, and we're like coming up with a new plan. And I was just like, okay, fine. We'll do that instead. Because I was really, like I felt a lot of pressure to get it done as soon as possible so I could get back and like do full-time VTubing. So I could, you know, start doing voice packs, voice acting, ASMR, put out like covers like once a month. I can totally knock out a cover once a month, easy. But just because of like how it is, my treatment, it gets in the way of my singing and anything to do with speaking or singing. So that was just really a miserable time for me. Yeah. And like I agreed on a new treatment plan with my doctor, but now it's like originally what we were going to be done by now. By the original plan, I would have been fully finished my treatment by now. But what we ended up doing was waiting. We postponed. We put a pause on the treatment and we're going to restart it. I think in a couple weeks, I'm going to go see him again and we're going to restart my treatment and cross my fingers and hopefully it works out and we'll be done by next year. I hate my life. Sorry if I'm complaining a lot, guys. It's just, this has been a really tough year for me. And I want to get this stuff out so I can leave it behind in 2025. You know, we want to have a fresh start. Leave our baggage behind. Nah. That's the deal. That's like why a lot of cultures have stuff like, I think in Chinese and Japanese cultures and Korean cultures, it's a custom to eat soup noodles at the end of the year. Nandakke toshigoshi soba, right? Well, no, not toshigoshi, nengoshi soba, right? You eat noodles because like it's symbolic of cutting away past baggage. Ne? You're rate limiting your commentation. 何それ? 変だなお前は. Let's see. Hello there. Hey there, Terminator. Hello, hello. It's been a while. How are you doing? Is it the new year for you yet? Don't give me any spoilers. Don't tell me what happens. I want to find out for myself. Are they playing like fireworks where you are? I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no fireworks. What happened in August? Oh, I went to another con in August. I went to Otaku-thon, actually. I went to Otaku-thon. That was another really nice experience for me, actually. Otaku-thon, I met up with my Canadian friends. I say Canadian friends, but it's because like I don't really have any Canadian friends where I live. I live like I said, I live in the middle of nowhere. ここはあまり誰も住んでないからさ. That's why when I went to Montreal, I actually didn't go to Montreal. I landed in Toronto. I had a little blogging adventure in Toronto for a day. And then I rode into Montreal with, I carpooled with Yumemi actually. I didn't know I would be carpooling with Yumemi. That's just how it ended up happening. There ended up being like a vacancy in the car that she was traveling in. So the driver allowed me to join them, basically. And that was really nice. Montreal is absolutely beautiful. I wish I could have, hiked up the mountain, Montreal, right? That's what the city is named after, which I didn't realize until I got there. I was like, wait a second, Montreal, that's Mount Royal. Where's the mountain? And then I Google it and I'm like, oh, it's right there. I look up in the sky, oh, it's right there, that's the mountain. How did I never realize? I know a little bit of French, so how did I not realize that's what the city was named after? It's 1 a.m. for me, so yes, that's all I'm gonna say. No, say more. Please, say more. Tell me. But don't spoil me, alright? RAM prices didn't go down. No! Don't spoil me like that! I didn't want to know. I wanted to have some hopium. I wanted to have some hopium, okay? So yeah, I watched a lot of performances at Otaku-thon. I met another VTuber. I met a lot of VTubers. I think, who was it? I was about to say that I met Plum for the first time in Montreal, but that's not true. I met Plum at Offkai. But I saw her again at in Montreal at Otaku-thon. That was really good. I think... Oh yeah, I met a bunch of corporate VTubers at Otaku-thon, actually. I don't know how that happened. But I met a bunch of corporate VTubers at Otaku-thon. They were all really cool and chill. I don't know if I should mention them by name, so I'll refrain from doing that. But they were all really, really nice people. I wish I could have gotten to know them better. I think there was like a little bit of work talk, but for the most part, we were just chilling. That was good. So I guess my favorite stream in August was actually Peak with the Min's kids. Peak with the Min's kids. Maple Kuru and oh my goodness. So actually I met Gwen at Offkai. And Gwen is friggin' gorgeous, holy crap. And she's very proud of how whenever people ogle her or something, because that's what some people did. They ogled her at Offkai, and she was very proud of the fact. She was very proud of the fact, and I'm just like, alright, you go, girl. It was really cool meeting her. She was really cool. I wish I could be more, how do you say it, outgoing and active like she was. She was wearing a cosplay of herself. And I met a lot of her community, and they were all really cool people as well. But yeah, this was a nice peak. I think everybody died, and I think maybe they were really tired and wanted to end the game, but me being the autistic guy that I am, I don't know if I am autistic, I'm undiagnosed, so whatever. I refused to let the game end, and I powered through solo, and I revived everybody else. So that, no, we're not ending here, I refuse! But yeah, it was really fun. I love collabing with my sisters. I hope we can do another collab soon, but I think that was the last one we did. It'd been a while. I want to organize another one. Let's see, what else? It's September. September, the month of my birth. Nah. Did I not do a birthday stream? I just realized, I just remembered, I didn't do a birthday stream. Whoops. I think I was still crashing out really hard. After I got back from Otaku-thon, I had there's some stuff going on, some personal stuff that was not my health. Well, my health is connected to basically everything, but it was basically some personal things I had going on, And that like really made me crash out. This whole stream has just been me saying how many times I've been crashing out. And I kept on delaying because I was crashing out. I wanted to be in a good mood to do it. And then at some point I just like, you know what? I feel guilty asking people to come and congratulate me on my birthday after it's been like so long. So I ended up just giving up on the idea. マジでごめん. But like, this was not a good year for me. I will repeat that as many times as I have to. This was not a good year for me. It started out with so much hope. I was like, all right, we're gonna crank out these covers. We're gonna get back into my treatment. We're gonna finish by the end of the year, and then I'll be golden. My problems will finally be solved, and I can get on with my fucking life. And sadly, that's not how it went. Sadly, that is just not how it went. So what would we say was a stream that we really enjoyed in September? It's probably a reverse stream. Yeah, it is. We really like reverse on this channel. Specifically, chapter 6. Oh my goodness. Isolda, she's so crazy. She's so crazy, I love her. She was like a multi-generational, you know, concerted effort of trying to traumatize a woman as much as they possibly could. She's like apparently she's only like 17, but she looks like she's in her mid-20s. Man, the premature aging hits hard. She doesn't look like her mid-20s. She looks like she's in her late 20s. The premature aging. Oh no. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Like, chapter 6 was so good. I had to take such a long break. And it got to the point where you guys started asking me when I was gonna start. When I was gonna start streaming reverse again. I had to take a break, alright? It was too good. You can't have too much of a good thing or you're gonna face heart troubles. Nah. How much time do we have left? 28 minutes. 28 minutes until the new year. I don't know why, but my clock says it's 30. But that one says, oh well, I don't care. Wait, why is it set at 23:58? That's wrong. That is wrong. What is going on? That's not right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Let me fix that. Okay, there we go. It's actually... Okay, yeah. There we go. Now it's right. Now it's right. That's... God, he didn't say anything about that. What the hell? Did the new year already pass? No, it did not. It was just off by a couple minutes, and that bothered me. It bothered me greatly. It bothered me supremely. I think what happened during the month of October. I think October we're grinding Hollow Knight, Digimon, and Silent Hill. Which one was the best though? Which one was the best? I don't want to put reverse 2 times in a row. I don't want to put reverse twice in a row. That's a little bit crazy. Gonna accidentally dox yourself over a few minutes? What are you talking about? How would I dox myself over a few minutes? That's insane. Because 13 no-hit attempts. Oh my god. I hate that. I hated that so much. Was it that month though? I don't know if it was. October. And looking back, Silk Song is definitely like way better than way better than Hollow Knight. It's way better than Hollow Knight. There's no comparison at all. I'll probably actually go with Silent Hill. I'd never played a Silent Hill game before. I'd never played Silent Hill before, and it just ended up being... How do I say this? I got really into it. We still haven't finished the game, but I have a feeling that it's going to be like one of my favorite games of all time. Guys, what does the F stand for? I remember people were saying, "Oh, the F stands for feminism," and I'm like, I'm not against it, as long as it tells a good story, which it does. Fatal Frame 2 when the remake comes out? No, will people actually watch it? Will people actually come to watch it? Nah. What I really want to play is Forbidden Siren. But I know nobody's gonna watch that at all. Nobody's gonna watch Forbidden Siren. Even though it's like one of my favorite horror games. And for November, it'll be Silk Song. I love Silk Song. Absolutely adore Silk Song. Not a lot happened since August, to be honest. I couldn't even keep a proper schedule up, right? I couldn't do my weekly schedules. I was basically doing guerrilla streaming every single day, which is really bad if you want to grow, especially on YouTube. It's really bad if you don't have a schedule. So I really do apologize for that. I want to start doing schedules again and not being so tardy with everything, but it's just mental health was not good. It's better now. It's better now. And, you know, I'm going to start my treatment again in a week, and hopefully things will go more steadily this time and not fail. And then I can like one day give you guys the wonderful news that it was finished and I can start providing quality content. I'm not providing the quality content that I wish I were right now. Nah. December, obviously. GTA. 100% GTA. %100% GTA. Which thumbnail do I use though? Probably the final battle one. I'm still putting out clips of these. Guys, I can't get any traction on Twitter. I've been reviewing my Twitter for the past several months, and Twitter refuses to give me more than 160 views on any of my posts. The only ones that breach 160 views are my VTRP clips, which is really bad. It's really, really, really bad. I don't know why, but Twitter just hates me. It refuses to show people my posts anymore. And that's a big problem. Technically, as a YouTube streamer, I don't need Twitter, but it's still, I think, important. It doesn't translate to actual like views, but it's still important for getting your name out there. There we go. VTRP this year was much longer than last year and much bigger, much more spectacular. I think I broke out of my shell more. I wasn't as nervous, I wasn't as anxious. I was able to just do my own things a lot of the times. That was really good. And I beat the blue guy. What was he? It was Octavio. I beat Hollistar's Octavio. He hit me when I was trying to revive somebody. So I beat his ass. You watched a 2-hour video essay on what? What did you watch the 2-hour essay on? The Forbidden Siren. Oh. I see, I see. Yeah, it's really old now, so not really anybody remembers. But I still like it a lot. Guys, I made my socials as simple as possible. It's literally at Yatanohakuya for Twitter, at Yatanohakuya for Twitch, at Yatanohakuya for YouTube. It could not be any more simple than that. The more I cannot just take at Hakuya because someone's taken it in every single freaking social media platform. I hate that. And if I do manage to wrench it free in one platform, someone else is gonna. I won't be able to have the same. I won't have the same socials for every platform anymore, which will be annoying. Nah. PS2 horror has its own cult following. I'm sure some people will show up for it. Some people. We're not aiming for some people. We're aiming for rapid, unlimited, to the moon growth. All right. We're trying to reach the top. No, I'm not gonna. Mama never taught her boy to half-ass nothing. All right. Mom didn't raise a quitter. Let's see. Best memories of 2025. What was my best memory of 2025? I guess it would be when it comes to content creation, I guess my best memory of this channel is probably when I made my first cover, when I released it, when I did the watch along. When I watched along my cover with everybody, that made me really happy. Because I didn't know I could make music like that. And, you know, for the first time, I think, ever, I felt proud of something that I made. And I felt proud of the cheers that I was getting from my friends and from all of you guys. Because, like, whenever people compliment me, I'm just like, why? I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I'm not such a great person. Yeah. I have that mindset. But that was the first time that I could just accept it, nah? To just like be like, yes, that was me. I did that. Move this up a little bit. Maybe change up the colors. There we go. There we go. 2025. Yato no Hakuya, 2025. Maybe I don't want to use this one though. This. Where is it? Yeah, I don't want this. Use this one. This one has me with my eyes open. There we go. Rasterize. Crop that out. There we go. Beautiful. No longer sleepy. Yeah. Enjoy the smug. Rapid unlimited growth. Yeah, I'm a capitalist, okay? I believe in unlimited growth. Alright. We're gonna do some share buyback. And I'm gonna become rich. So guys, do you have any thoughts? We have 10 minutes until the new year. Do you guys have any thoughts for the new year? Like, even though this is probably one of the worst years of my life. Probably one of the worst years of my life. There are some things I want to be grateful for. I didn't meet Inari this year. I met her last year. Right? I met her 2024. Through VTRP. Around, I think, August. But I think, like, we became much closer friends over time, and I want to be grateful for having my friendship with her deepen over the past year. We formed a little indie group. Actually, me, her, Io, Julie, and Dash. We don't actually collab that much, but we have a private DM group, and yeah, having them there has been very emotionally supportive for me. It's been really good for my mental health. It's been what's keeping me together, but it also like gave me a lot of pressure to try to improve myself, and even like it kind of pressured me to improve my treatment as well. That didn't end out so well. In fact, rushing it probably fucked it up. But I am grateful that I got to meet such wonderful people. Like, I already knew Julie, but like it wasn't until we started the group that we started talking more and more. Yeah. I'm grateful for VTRP, of course. I'm grateful for my siblings, my V siblings. I'm grateful for a lot of my other friends outside of VTubing who have helped me mellow out more. Because I'm not gonna lie, my life has revolved around content creation for such a long time now. It's been like 5 years now. So I don't really have that much of a life outside of content creation. I'm not gonna lie. I don't do that much outside. Even my work, when I did work, was related to VTubing, so having some more stuff outside of that was really good, you know? Oh, hey, Ayo. We were just talking about you. We were talking about the ENJP group. How thankful I am that we met and that we were able to form that group. ね。本当に良かったよ。感謝を。マジで感謝しています。Bring us into the new year with a song. No, not doing that. My oh my goodness, I don't have a song for you guys. 本当ね。嬉しい。Because like, I didn't talk about it too much either, right? Because I try to keep my problems to myself. But yeah, this was probably one of the worst years of my life too. This was probably one of the worst years of my life too. I think for 6 months of at least 6 months of this year, like half of the entire year, I was just crashing out horribly over my health and like wanting to be able to do more for this channel and for my career in general and for those around me as well, for my friends. But it's also my friends that helped me get through the year. So I'm very thankful for that. マジであやさんとみんなと会えて救われたよ。マジで。I'm not exaggerating. Speak of the Io and they shall appear. そうよね。Let's make it bigger. Big. But you know what? The regrets and the mistakes of this year shall be left behind in this year. They'll be left behind in the year. And what I will have instead is new hopes and new aspirations. I'm not going to make my New Year's, resolutions or goals today. I am too tired for that. We're going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat something nice. We'll eat some year-end noodles. Ne? Nengoshi soba toka. We'll eat that. I know it's late. You're supposed to eat it before the new year, but I'm tardy like that, okay? I don't care. I don't have time to cook noodles when I'm over here, alright? We'll do that. For now, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna eat my mandarin oranges. Until that clock strikes midnight. Right? And then tomorrow we'll figure out what we're gonna do this next year. Like, sure, my treatment is still getting in my way, but there's other things I can do. There has to be something else that I can do, right? Learn timing and tuning. I can do that. Maybe I can do like short mini covers as shorts. I can do that. I can do that even at my current state. I can't record full covers, but I can do that at least. And I know I can do it well. I had actually 3 covers I was gonna do this year. Oh, we have 3 minutes. I had 3 covers I was gonna do this year. 2 of those covers were collabs, and I'm still waiting on those people. In one case, it's like a matter of like mixing. We're coming into some conflicts with that. Another one, like we're having issues with the artists because artists be doing artist things and they're getting sick or whatever. I don't know, man. We've been waiting for a long ass time, nah. But you know, that is like a grievance that I can let go of. We'll figure it out. Right? It really disappointed me that I could not put out 3 covers. I thought I could do it, and it didn't happen. I actually had like another half cover that maybe I can release in the new year, hopefully. I have all of the components. I just need to mix it. I just need to mix it and add some harmonies to it, which I can probably do. Yeah, this whole stream has been way too cozy, and I'm rushing to get my grievances out because I don't remember them all. Maybe I should have written them down, but I think I've gotten most of them out. 本当にね、こっちこそ救われたよ。You plan to eat it today? Yeah. I'm gonna make it myself. I have some soba noodles, so I'll just make my own. There's no Japanese shrines near me. All right? If I was living in Japan right now, I'd be taking a bus to the nearest big shrine, the nearest, like, I don't know, Inari shrine, and I would be getting. I actually don't care that much about the soba. You know what I like? I like amazake. I like the sweet rice fermented sake. It tastes good. I want to get the motsuni. I want to get the tripe stew, which is really, really, really good. Like, Japanese people are like, oh, it's tripe, man. Are you sure you want to eat this? And I'm like, yes, I love tripe. I love organ meat. It's so delicious. Man, you don't know how good you have it, Io, to live in Japan and you can eat this stuff. I want to go there and I want to chat with people. Nah? Release your half of the cover as one of those sing with me shorts. I could do that. I could do that. I'd have to ask permission though. All right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Ah, 新年明けましておめでとう. I've never done that before. I've never counted down the new year, but this is a first, all right? This year is going to be a first for a lot of things. We're gonna work on it. This is gonna be better than last year, all right? Absolutely. 2025, goodbye. Fuck you, all right? You sucked. 2026 is going to be better. I'm manifesting. I am manifesting that 2026 is gonna be a happy, happy, happy time. And we're gonna have a grand old time. I'm gonna make. Whoops. What am I doing? All right. Happy New Year. Nah. Let's make this cozier, comfier. We're gonna make it very comfy. Oh my goodness. Dance covers when? We're gonna do dance covers. I don't know if I'm gonna do them in my actual like bird body or like my human stand-in. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll do something. Mido-san. 新年明けましておめでとう. Some shiriko with mochi. Oh, that would be good too. Shiriko with mochi is good too. Alright. I'm gonna put some more wood in there. I want some big, beautiful flames. And we're not gonna, hopefully we won't burn the house down. Man, that wood ash looks like it would be great for soap making. You probably could make soap out of it. I don't know if that's the best ash to make. Some of the wood we use is not super high quality. Look at those flames. So it's the new year. For most of us anyway. As I guess like the only people who hasn't become the new year yet for is what, Hawaii? Those darn Hawaiians, they're always the last to see the end of the year. I'm a little bit out of breath. I kind of like jogged. I kind of sprinted at the fireplace. I wanted to get back here as quickly as I could. Ne? 早く戻ってきて。戻ってきたかった。I don't know why. なんでだろう。日本語喋ったらなんか声が出ない。Head is a little bit too empty to speak Japanese. あんまり日本語を喋れなかったからこの間なんか話し方全然忘れちゃった。ちょっと恥ずかしい。Man. Some of my friends were in a VC earlier, like waiting for the new year, and I'm like, crap, I can't be in there with you guys. Sorry. I'm setting up my setting up my stream. That's why we want bigger flames. It's getting kind of cold right now. It's getting cold. It could be. I think it's gonna be colder. It's not as cold as it can be yet. But I welcome the cold. I welcome it. You know. 2026 is probably not gonna be all sunshine. There's probably gonna be a lot of new struggles and continuing struggles that I'll have to face, but that's fine. I am energized. I can take it. I can handle it. I've lived so long already. All right. I am what some people call an unk. I don't look like an unk, but I am. There's no use hiding it. But you know, that means that I have the experience that I can actually survive. I probably will not die this year. If I do die, that would really suck. You know, a lot of wasted potential. But I can probably handle it. Whatever difficulties there might be in life. And oh hey, there are some fireworks. I guess there are some people who live nearby. We're going Noom. Noom, noom, noom. I'm gonna just continue chomping down on my mandarin orange. Mikan 食って今年はなんか辛いこともあるけど、まあ辛いこともあるけど、まあ生き残るね。We'll take each day by day, and we'll figure it out. Hopefully, you guys will be here with me. We can all get through 2026 with some rejuvenated energy. But look at that, the flame is picking up. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. I love this. I love the fireplace. It's a pain in the ass to like chop wood. It's a pain in the ass to like to get wood from fallen trees, to split the wood and chop it into bits and then dry it and then store it. It's a pain in the ass. But you know, long-term commitments take, how do I say this? You have to commit to doing something long-term in order to see the fruits of it, right? Low commitment stuff often doesn't have, you know, high returns. It's just keeping at it is a struggle. Yeah. Stalking rams to fight the clankers. Let's make 2026 a great year, yeah. Guys, let's destroy Google. Are they the people who are making RAM expensive? Let's destroy Google. Let's destroy AI. That's our 2026 resolution. Destroy AI. まあ今年 AI をAI をなんだっけ潰すその目的をねその目的を従よう AI を壊す道を進もうLet's take the path of destroying AI. Don't let even a single clanker survive. Kill every single one of them. So actually, probably for the next couple streams, I'm probably gonna have a fireplace camera. I've already set it up, so I'm gonna do it. Maybe not every stream, but like as much as possible. I'll try to have the fire set up. And we can enjoy some relaxing crackling. For those of you, those ADHD guys of you. So for those of you guys who have ADHD, you can enjoy the flames. Alright? This is my best wood. This is my best wood. Look how it's not really crackling or anything. There's no steam coming out of it. There's some smoke, but there's no steam. It's dry wood. This is my best wood. I saved this up, alright? Last year we had wet-ass wood. Or we had somewhat wet wood. This year we still have somewhat wet wood. But this is like my best wood. This is my driest wood. Keeping the burp house warm. Yeah, hopefully we won't set the house on fire. We get a little bit of sparkles. Some of my like really bad wood, like it'll release like, it'll actually like spark out. Like it actually like explodes. It's kind of scary. 11 minutes late. Hey Poke. Happy New Year. Happy New Year Poke. How are you? You missed me ranting about how awful 2025 was. Fuck 2025. Hey OBK, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! 新年明けまして。明けましておめでとう。It's supposed to be the best year. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. But you know, we're past that now. 2025 is dead to me. Friendship with 2025 ended. 2026 is my best friend now. Ain't worse than 2020. It was worse than 2020. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually worse than 2020 for me. I would have taken 2020 over 2025. I think like at the end of the decade, in 2030, we're gonna rate the past 10 years. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do like rate the past 10 years, which was the best year of the decade. And I'm pretty sure 2025 is gonna be like at one of the bottom. For me, for sure. Like, without question. Easily. Okay? The only thing that could, like, make this worse is if World War III starts. Alright? I think World War III is gonna start soon. But not in the next 4 years. Probably not. Probably not. But it's gonna happen in our lifetimes. Please, let me have my fun before that happens. Do you guys like the music? I tried to switch it up because I felt like we've been listening to the same track forever. I know a lot of other people, they like to use different music all the time. But I think having like a consistent music track helps with like, what do you call it? Mental indoctrination. I'm conditioning you guys. When you hear this music, you'll be reminded of me. That's the sort of deal it is. Nah, damn. I kind of want to roast some cheese. I want to roast some cheese over that fire. Should have a full-on theme song that you make an original one too. I want to! I mean, my ending song is original. My outro song is an original song. Nothing beat Minato Aqua's name. I don't remember the last time I watched an Aqua stream, so I don't know what her theme is. Pecora kind of co-opted the Tanuki theme. This year, we're gonna do collabs. Well, I mean, we do collabs every year. We're gonna do collabs. We're gonna make more music. I'm gonna edit songs. We're gonna be more consistent with our schedule. I'll put out weekly schedules starting. I mean, I put one out today, right? Yeah, today or yesterday, I put out a schedule. Twitter's been awful to me. Who cares? We'll still put out the schedules. Fuck Twitter. Fuck Twitter. I won't make promises to oneself. Only it's a disappointment at the end. I feel like having goals is good because it gives you like something to strive towards, even if you don't end up fulfilling it. Being able to go back and look at yourself objectively, and recognize, okay, I could have done this differently, right? Or like this was good. I should do more of this. That's the sort of thing that I wish I was better at. I was watching Tomoya, his stream earlier. さっきはね、Tomoya くんのなんだっけ、Tomoya くんの年号配信を見たんだけど、Tomoya, he spent the entire stream going over like the things that he basically like that he felt he failed at, the things that he was able to successfully achieve, and how he might want to change things going forward. I wish I was less scatterbrained and that I could be more like him and be able to objectively look at myself and be like, okay, this didn't work. Maybe we can try this instead. Okay, that did work. Okay, we'll do more of that. I want to be more like him in that regard. And that starts with setting goals. I've never set a goal before. I've never set a year goal before. I've never set New Year's resolutions, ever. But I feel like it'll help me start in getting organized. I don't need to set specific goals that are too detailed, but I can set like general directions that I want to head towards. Because oftentimes I find that I'm lacking direction. And I get confused, and then I get lazy, and then I'm like, okay, if I forgot, then it wasn't important. But actually, it was important. Nah? It's so easy to get bogged down. Like, I realized something. You know how, like, sometimes I watch other streamers, like, say they're playing Silk Song, or, like, they're playing, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. You know how, like, if you play a video game often enough, you'll be able to start getting, like, pattern recognition, right? You'll start understanding, like, okay, this is what the boss does before they want to do this. This is how that person's dying repeatedly, right? Pattern recognition doesn't just apply to video games. It applies to real life. It's just that recognizing patterns in real life over long periods of time is much more difficult than recognizing patterns in video games, I feel like. Nah. But people who can recognize patterns are more successful, whether in video games or in real life. Like for me, I watch someone play a game and I'm just like, man, they're dying a lot. And I know exactly why, but they're so overwhelmed in the act of trying to control their character that they are not able to properly perceive what's happening. And that's how I feel about life, is that I'm so overwhelmed cognitively that I can't really perceive what's happening around me. And that if I were better able to perceive what's happening, then I might be able to make better choices. I think that's what I can improve on. I think that's something that everybody can improve on. It would benefit everybody to be able to do that. But, you know, we are not objective creatures. We are incredibly subjective. But we have to try our best. I'd like to become a better person every day. Even though sometimes I become a worse person some days. Some days I genuinely become a worse person. But I would like to be on like a trend of becoming a better person. Even if there's dips here and there. Sorry if I'm being like overly psychological here. Overly philosophical, but like... I feel like if I don't say it out loud, and if nobody hears me, then I won't actually like recognize it and like embody it. Nah. It's easy to say stuff to yourself in a dark room by yourself and be like, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. You guys can call me out on it. if I go against these desires that I state. These goals that I want to focus on. They're not really goals, they're just general ideas, I guess. I think at this point, now that I'm like, how do you say this? I'm just blathering on, I'm just rambling. I think that's how we know it's a time to end stream. Sometimes, you know, I always get like, oh, well, we need to have a longer stream. It's too short, that's not good, and I'm like, nah. If I feel like it's time to end stream, it's probably time to end stream. And I think I've said what I want to say. I'm not as good as people like Tomoya, who are very good at vocalizing what they feel. Very good at gathering their thoughts. So I'll just say what I think, and then if I want to say more, well, we'll say it next time. Anyways, thank you all for coming today. Happy New Year's. この配信を、このカウントダウンを一緒に見てくれて、皆さんありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。That's Haku. That's Raven. Hope you guys all have a happy new year. Let's all have a happy new year. And I'll see you later. Maybe I can throw you at someone. Let me see if I can throw you guys at somebody. Ideally, it's the new year and we should all have a good New Year's sleep. But I want to throw you guys at someone. I try my best to throw you guys at people that I like. Alright, I could throw you at... I'm gonna throw you at my... at Yumemi. I could throw you at Riko Senpai, but I feel like I rated her. Did I rate Riko Senpai last time? Regardless. Guys, who was the last person we rated? Was it Riko or Yumemi? I don't remember which one it was. Gomen. Moida-san. Hey there, Irma. No, I'm late. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. We're just about to end stream, actually. Happy New Year's. You know what? Let's throw you at Yumemi. では。